Hello, and welcome back. Club 6, Episode 7. And before you ask, no, this isn't Groundhog Day. It's the same teams, the same shirt, the same Ashman. Let's just get into it. That's more like it. We are back once again for Real Madrid and Chelsea. But just before we get into it, if you could like or subscribe, showing your support on the channel, that'd be beautiful. Flick the bell while you're down there as well. We have got a new save coming through, which will be taking the Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday slots, I believe. So it'll be pushing my double back to like a secondary slot on the channel. I think I'm going to try and get like either the introductory video on Saturday or just the first video as a whole on Sunday. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to format that first one. But it will definitely be this weekend coming. And it will be, as you saw, with Cadbury Athletic, who are the most local club to my house in the game. So, firstly, chocolate. Secondly, right now, back in here, locality. So, it'll be fun. We are currently top of the league. We're back again 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. We've played Espanyol, beat them 8-0. Valencia, beat them 2-0. Since we were last with yourselves. We've got Real Madrid now with the second leg of our Copa del Rey. Then we'll have one game off in between, and then back for the second leg against Chelsea. We won't need to play Real Madrid then for a little while, unless we end up drawing them in the Champions League, which hopefully that's not the case, because I'm a bit bored of playing against them. But we'll get into the game. So the team we're running with will be Henk van Hees in goal. We've dropped the fullbacks to being just fullback attack rather than wing back, so hopefully they might be a little bit more defensive minded. Gazetta and Guardiola sat on centre back as normal. Altara and Antonio out wide with Demir and Jensen in the middle. I might take Demir out, to be fair, just because if I'm going to play him, I might as well just play him in his stronger position. But we'll see who we've got that can do that. So I'll get Bertrand back in for centre mid. Then we've got Luis and Avalanda up top. I'm going to make sure we do get, what's his face? Demir, there, back on the bench, because we want to make sure we give him some game time. We have got Wrench that's coming back from his injury shortly, Mariba that's actually suspended, and then we've also got Kulusevski that's quite a bit tired and sat on a booking. So he might make an appearance later on this game. Real Madrid lining up with their ever-famous 4-2-3-1, Mr. Player Out. Form is looking atrocious from them, which I'm all for. And we're coming in with our 4-4-2 as normal, and our at least 5 game winning streak. I think it's higher than that now, which is a bag full of fun. Doesn't even make sense, that sentence. Who cares? We'll drop down to balance like we already are, special. So we just want to try and make sure that we don't get battered in this game. If we can sneak an away goal, that'd be important as well to counteract theirs that they scored. And it means that they'll then have to score... Ooh, come on, brain. 2. Of course, it'll be 2-1. They'll just even up the tie in total. We'll get that down to body language. Goal is aggressive, as normal. Let's just be an aggressive guy. I'll have a look at his thingy in a minute. But who have we got out here? Completely open in the middle, their player was, but fortunately the deflection put it through to our player. Avalanda's out on that right-hand side. Oh, he's just passed it around the goalie. Of course he has. 29th goal of the season. I mean, he's no Gassama, but he has been very, very impressive, and I'm happy about that. Good run from Altara. Play out wide, and then what we would have been 4 men in front of their defenders as well, should he wanted to pass. So, pretty effective counter-attack, if you ask me, that was. We don't need another replay, do we? Come on, let's go. Bertrand's booked, obviously. Loves a booking, does he? Goalie, what are you doing here, lad? Straight to Guardiola. Back to Henk. Gazetta. He's going to use his fullback. Then we're going to start that drive up on the wing by the looks of it. No, just straight over the middle. Avalanda. Oh, is it the woodwork? That could have been very important, that would. Unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll drop some praise on them. We're away from home. We've got a goal lead. Green faces everywhere. Lovely to see. Mendy's throwing it up to their player. Missed him. Got it through to Miranda. It's just they're just dangerous. It's Real Madrid. Kind of exactly what you'd expect from them. Oh, ref. Not happy about that. It's the first time Bosswood scored against us in a little while, and I'm not too keen on it. I don't want him to start getting his scoring boots back on, because he's quite handy. We'll encourage. More green faces just before half time. Okay, a few of them. We'll thrash, and I'm saying far from pleased. They're on board with that, that's good. Send them out motivated. We'll demand some more as well straight off the bat. Probably shouldn't have done that because it wasn't necessary. I've just pressurized a few of them now. They're going to have to deal with. We'll encourage Antonio. That wasn't a big old launch at all, was it? Is Peter going to get it back to him? No. He's going to run central. Good launch over the top. Luis, fantastic save from the goalie. I've got a feeling that ball playing centre backs may be effective again. Because I've seen a few times in this game alone where they've kind of just pumped it over the defence and caught them napping. Especially with it being Real Madrid as well. Probably more effective against one of the weaker teams as well, maybe. Oh, Bertrand snuck that in. Happy days. We've now beaten them on away goals as well, which is important. They're going to need to score 3 further goals to beat us. I'm not sure what their rule is on extra time with away goals as well, to be fair, in Spain. There doesn't seem to be a universal rule, it's just meh, whatever we feel like when it comes to it. Got to have a look at the goalkeeper for that, haven't you, really? But I'm not going to. I'm more than happy with what he did. We'll stay balanced. We will start edging these back, though. And we'll start taking a little bit further when we go to about 85, if it's still the case. Dragon gets it to Altara. Over to Bertrand. Dragon. Nice little work on that right-hand side. And Antonio's header's just lofted over. We're going to start this a little bit earlier then, if that's the case. Take it off that. We'll still run at the defence, though. We'll take it off counter. We'll slow the pace down, distribute over the top. And we'll leave that as well. So we've got 7 minutes left. We'll drop to cautious. Then we'll also praise them again. Get some green faces back up. Minute left on the board. I think even if they equalise now, it's still in our favour, so that's good. We don't really want them to equalise. We want to keep a little green dots going. Get out. Gazetta wasn't having any of that, was he? So Luis is picking this up now. Lost possession, unfortunately, but we've won the game. 4-2 on aggregate against Real Madrid. I'm more than happy with that. Gets us through to the final. And I'll update you on who that is. So the final will be against Celta Vigo on the 16th of April, which is probably going to line in with our next knockout round, should we get past Chelsea, who we're playing now. We are 3-2 up at Stamford Bridge now for this second game. Just looking to make sure they don't beat us. A draw is okay. Win is preferable. A loss is catastrophic. It's not really. I'm not really wanting to be knocked out, but if it happens, it happens. So be it. We've got Gvardiol that's probably going to come in at centre-back. Henk, Dragon, Gazetta, Gvardiol, Peter as our defensive 5. Kulusevski, Antonio, Mariba, Bertrand, and then Luis playing behind Avalanda. That is because Demir is quite tired, and Luis has just got a hat-trick in our game in between. So we'll give him that. We are going to put Josh Janssen on the bench for Alves because he's not very good. And we're also going to put Altara on the bench for Oriol because he's not as good as Janssen. Chelsea are running with their 4-2-3-1, which we've seen countless times. Pretty ropey form, which I'm more than happy about. We are carrying on with our winning streak. 4-4-2, as usual. And our black kit today, if that has any impact on you. We're going to skip this. Who needs that? Who needs it? So, we're just looking really, as I said, just to make sure that they don't win the game, really. We're going to do nothing off the bat. We'll just leave it, see what happens. They've had the first shot, but it was off target. We haven't had one as of yet. We've got a pretty full strength team because we were able to rotate quite a bit on the Granada game, which is what I was hoping about, and we still came away with a 3-1 win, so that's good. We've got a throw from Peter into no man's land, which is helpful. Havertz has picked that up, and he's heading out to the left side, and he's gone to Ainika. Not a clue what his name is. But Avalanda's picked up their clearance there, and he's got it through to Luis. Nearly continued his goal scoring, but for a good save from Ben Amor. Unfortunately so from ourselves. But Antonio's going to pick up the scraps from that corner. What's he going to do with it? Gets it through to Mariba, back to the centre-back, and just kind of smashed over to the left-wing position where my player actually isn't, which isn't ideal. They've still only had one shot on target, Chelsea, which I'm more than happy about. We'll just stay on balance because we don't need to be too aggressive. We are going to encourage, get some little... Oh, it's half-time. I came around quick. I'm happy about that. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. Just get little green faces on the go. Little sickly orange faces, should I say. Okay, so we've got a cross, but what I've done is kick the advertising hoardings and got a advertisement. So that wasn't what I wanted. Let's try again. We'll carry on playing. Oh, can we get it out? Thank goodness. I accidentally reset my settings the other day when I was trying to sort out my kits for the Cadbury save, and hence why it now will go to the advertising hoardings if I click on it. So I need to remember to turn that off after this game. Am I going to do so? Probably not. Probably not. So Hank's got it, pops it out to Guardiola, gets it back to his centre-back partner, all the way back to the goalie again. Okay, I'm not saying this while they're passing between each other. Okay, we've gone to Bertrand, who's actually making movements forward. Is he going to lay it off? He has. But to Avalanda, he's had a shot just wide. So we're definitely having better with the game, but we haven't got that goal, unfortunately. I'm going to encourage them again. That upset them all. Let's not encourage. Don't like that one. Havertz has knocked it over to Greenwood. Malro's out on the right wing for them. He's going to cross it in. Here is a header to clear from Bertrand. So what have we got? Just, okay, it's not a penalty. It's a good tackle apparently, but a brilliant finish from Havertz. And I believe they're going through on this because they've got the away goals. So we need to kick our players up the arse. Get some goals more than anything really. I'm going to berate them. Should give it a good response, relatively so. So clearance. Avalanda was under it, but he couldn't get it down. It's gone out to James. Chelsea are just kind of just holding on to it at the moment. By the looks of it, they're not looking to pressure it too far at the moment. But Dettori has pushed into our third, and Havertz has passed it to the side of our goalkeeper. All the fantastic saves he does, and he just kind of knelt near the ball then. So that's good for us. I think that's it. I think that's it for our Champions League adventure with Barcelona, by the looks of this. Kulusevski's picked it up? No, it's just got completely shut down by Havertz there. Dettori smashed it out to their right wing. Greenwood's drove inside and smashed it into the, whatever that's called, side netting. Yeah, that was a pretty poor performance from us, wasn't it? Quick game, quick loss, and I'm going to throw the bottle at them. To be honest, it allows me to focus on the league and the cup, but it does put a little bit of pressure on me, as the board said they wanted the final, I believe. So we'll have a little look, see what that's done. So the exit from the Champions League and our first loss since the 2nd of January will allow us now to return for the Copa del Rey final, which I think I'll do as a standalone episode. But if you enjoyed that, give me a like, subscribe, click the bell, and thank you for your time.